tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe.
As you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm... Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization is capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple.
The Lions 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing. Love. He'll try to pick it up himself. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you could...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Savion Williams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Green Bay score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led out by their first-year quarterback, taken in the 3rd round of this past April's draft.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Lions first down.
They go play action here on first down. And he completes it to Wilson. The Lions at 8-1 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Detroit Lions. First down. First and goal, Detroit.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
From the 2 now, second and goal. He'll try again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was... There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packers offense and receiver Jaden Reed headed onto the field. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. In motion right, Dobbs. Play fake. Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion, the tight end. Now Love. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Love. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Love now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3rd and inches, and they got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw now. Here's Love. Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air again. Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs from 13 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that drive spans 13 plays. And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Detroit getting set to go now. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
He finds Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal.
Once again, it's Genty. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Ashton Genty, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Oh, able to avoid him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Love looking to throw it. And this is caught by Williams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And the follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
4-yard line.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs from 4 yards out. And the Packers have moved down in front. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
On first down, it's Ginty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They'll set up a throw. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. The Lions on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
They'll look to throw again. He'll swing this out to Sampson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. 2 yards to go, second down.
brings up second and 2.
They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to Ginty. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense.
Sam Laporta with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 20.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's caught on the right side. Williams. From the 25, here's a second down and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing. Love. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Now 3rd and 5.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. 3rd down and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
They'll drop to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second and 5.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. To throw again on second down. Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down.
Now Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Gutierrez. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
The 29-yard line.
Tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. It's Williams on the catch. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 5. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is Quinn Ewers. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Khalil Shakir. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Saints quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Saints get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Ooh, the juke. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Lions first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This to the corner, right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Might have gotten this one down to 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Looking to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags yards down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Packers 28.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
To throw now, here's Love. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by
Love now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
For the Lions, 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions 1st down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. Gets around him. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 104 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So first and 10 now from the 30.
13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Back to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
The run straight ahead to Genty. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Brings up third.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So give him 3 on that drive. And, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Packers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Packers first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 31-yard line.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. Let's go to completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
And 3 at the 21-yard line.
To the air again. Love. Get a man over the middle. It's Williams. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Packers.
On play action. Love to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in. Okay.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Nifty move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A give out of the gun to Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
And he is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good. Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. I ain't sold, still sold down.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And the Lions first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On the give, Genty down inside the 40.
Second and 6.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
Lions first down. A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
On the give, Genty. And a short gain here, down to the 22. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, Those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction. All of a sudden, they're down. And able to get this out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
There's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. Here's Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, Love. This is caught by Williams. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another Packers 1st down.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Love, they go play action now. He'll try to pick it up himself. But it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 126 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Right there as he'll take take this down to the 33. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
That good for 22 and a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and do under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a fourth-quarter lead. Bates' kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. In motion goes the tight end. Out to the left here to Reed. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw now. Here's Love. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. They'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9. Love now. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Lions offensive receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so that the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now a handoff to Genty. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
Right back to Genty on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 8. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a two-score game and a solid lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 9. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. They're down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, so speed will certainly be of the essence. Down 2 scores late. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Love. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's first and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Love. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
19 yards. And the Packers.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's Love. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. Now Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Here it is. 4th and inches.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down. And less than
Love looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Packers first down.
Now Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Here comes second down at 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's Love. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here now, third down.
Incomplete. The coverage by
Love. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you called it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for the Lions, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood.
Your 2029 Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Southern California. And this will work out quite well. He'll get us all the way out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
He'll try to run for it. He'll have to. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. The official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
3 yards.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Very quick throw there, but it's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry here for Devon Achane. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way.
Touchdown.
73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 7, Chargers nothing.
Seven nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. This time will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
Motion man is Harris. Throwing is Herbert on over the flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this 1st quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. They'll go play action with Milroe. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 6 yards.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Dolphin 1st down.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago.
35-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe, and that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
A 52-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown, number 11 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Chargers nothing. to the touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. Now a play fake. Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the 32-yard
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Herbert to the air again. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Dolphins will have great field position right around midfield.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
The Dolphins offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. And is downfield to the tight end pitch. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On play action, Milroe is on his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. H.S. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now, it's 3rd and goal. Now it's Milroe. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Chargers offense, ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. start on the ground with Hampton. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
At the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Hampton. And it'll be brought down shy of 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Herbert to throw. Has his man. It's Samuel. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Jason Marshall on the coverage.
Throwing again, Herbert. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Herbert to the air again. Going for it all. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Well run with H in it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
1st down, Dolphins.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. We are through 1. 17-0, the early score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter from the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Milrow on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Harris, the man in motion. On play action, it's Herbert. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
On second down, a run with Hampton. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the
motion man is
line.
Harris. Herbert now on first down. Going left side, complete to Harris. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Chargers.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
17 more yards.
On first down, Herbert. Samuel there to make the catch. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's another.
Here's
Chargers
first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hampton trying to work inside. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
A dive and a incredible. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
17. Chargers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. On the ground to start the drive is Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He's brought from the 30-yard. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Once again, it's Achane. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
At the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
To the air, it's Milroe. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Cooley to his low 2. There for the tackle. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8. They'll go play action with Milroe. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins up their lead. It's down 24-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Harris, the man in motion. Play action now. It's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick. The strong defense there, able to break that one up. Take the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Willie Gay in for the sack. And that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time, brings up 4th down.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Milroe. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 15. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And trying to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Williams in motion. Throwing on first down is Herbert. That finds Samuel working across. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That's into the hands of Harris. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Once again, he gets it to Harris. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Herbert again. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard
second down and 3.
Second and 3.
Herbert to the air again. The second down throw is incomplete. Third down, 3 to go.
Incomplete.
Throwing again, Herbert. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Herbert to the air again. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
At the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Pistols here for Herbert. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And the Chargers first down.
They'll send their tight end left.
And goal to go.
Hampton trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
Second and goal.
And they'll get together prior to this second down play. One more time with Hampton. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
It's third down and goal to go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This caught. He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Now Milroe. Quick throw here is complete.
Milroe's pass.
Second down, they need 3.
To number 84. It's a gain of 7.
Now it's Milroe.
Second and 3.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That's caught left side by Pitts.
Milroe's pass.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Milroe going to throw it again. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
And the Dolphin first down.
Again, it's Milroe. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And this is the Lions quarterback. He threw for more than 400 yards, including this strike here, one of his 4 touchdown passes. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Khalil Shakir. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Bills get the W by 2 touchdowns. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Saints quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Saints get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down, Miami.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Dolphins.
They go play action now with Milroe. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And a Dolphin first down.
A run, and it's Achane. And he's in. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 37, Chargers 14.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A run, this is Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, L.A.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers.
Williams in motion.
1st and 10.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Dolphins offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 33-yard line.
Milroe going to look to run it himself.
Jalen Milroe on the keeper. It's a gain of 6. First down, Miami.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's Milroe. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
They'll go play action with Milroe. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the carry, it's Achane. you can work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Let's move the chains. First down.
A gain of 7. And the Dolphin first down.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A run here with Achan. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
First down, Miami.
A run out of the gun with Achan. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropping for the loss of a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Now a screen set up for Achan. A tough spot. 3rd and long.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Milrow. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Samuel going to see what he can do. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early. Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the
on play action now. Herbert. Samuel has it working the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the
Herbert now on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's a quick throw over to Samuel. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top of the conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. He'll give him 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
There's that man again. Another catch. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And we brought it down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. To the air, it's Milroe. He'll air it out down the middle. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and bounce to the 20-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He runs with it.
Justin Herbert scrambles from the pocket. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
First down.
Throw it, Herbert, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Herbert. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
It's a gain of 18.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Chargers. First down. 1st and 10.
On the give, here's Hampton. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumble down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. They might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Motion man is Harris. To throw, it's Herbert. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Trying to pick this one up on fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. And they look to finish it off here in the fourth. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
They'll run the sneak, and he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. From the pistol, here's Achad. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll get this one out to his fullback. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it's
3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Milrow, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Jason Marshall on the coverage.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Headed left, buying time. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, Herbert. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And 2 at the Dolphins' 42-yard
Williams
line.
in motion. Herbert to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down
From
at
31. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Once again, it's A-Chan. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Dolphins first down.
Milrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Well run with A-Chan. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, Miami.
They'll stay on the ground with A-Chan, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's a give to A-Chan. And a much more positive run here. That one's good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.